Alright, welcome to my Fantastic Four bundle early gameplay and review. So first of all, shout out to Epic Games for sending me this early. This comes to the item shop tomorrow, July 25th. So for those of you in Europe, that's not tonight. I know it's going to be the 25th for you tonight. That's not tonight. I can't emphasize that enough. This is tomorrow, American time zones, July 25th. So obviously we've got all four of the Fantastic Four here. So how much are they going to cost and what do you get? Well, the entire bundle is 3,600 V-Bucks. So I think that's a fairly good price, but we'll see how everything plays in-game. Sold separately, however, there's Reed Richards for 1,600 V-Bucks with a Lego style. I'll show you all the Legos in just a minute. His description says, brilliant and super stretchy patriarch of the Fantastic Four, aka Mr. Fantastic. Now, he also comes with the Fantastic Fist, which says Reed's cellular elasticity can allow for one large fist bump. So in the description of the email that I got, it says interlocked functionality pickaxe. Okay, so there's how it looks on him. And then his back bling is the Fantastic Four model spacecraft. And they said this is 800, but it also says in my email that the glider is included here too. So let's go to glider and see. Yeah, here it is. It's the exact same thing. So it says those are sold together for only 800 V-Bucks. That's a steal if so. So that's Mr. Reed. Then we've got Susan Storm, aka Invisible Woman. It says invisibly powerful matriarch of the Fantastic Four, aka the Invisible Woman. Now she's going to be the same price, 1,600 V-Bucks, and her back bling is sold separately. It's called Sue's Fantastic Logo, and it's only 300. It says the Fantastic Logo of the Invisible Woman, so pretty bland there, although it does say her name there, so I guess there's that. Now her pickaxe is the Psionic Orbs, which if you play Marvel Rivals, that looks very familiar. It says Sue's powers can pack a serious punch. Now this is also included in the 1,600 V-Bucks bundle. So again, you get the skin, the pickaxe, and the emote, just like Mr. Fantastic. Now this says it's a functionality emote as well, so otherwise, I don't understand what it means by interlocked functionality pickaxe. But we'll test it out. Next up, my personal favorite, Johnny Storm. It says hot-headed heartthrob of the Fantastic Four, aka the Human Torch. Just like Invisible Woman, we've got Johnny's Fantastic Logo. This is sold separately for 300 V-Bucks. Same thing, but just his name on there. His pickaxe is the Torch's Flame. I don't like these types of pickaxes. So he again has the interlocked emote with this pickaxe, which is part of the bundle. But Johnny, however, is 1,800 V-Bucks. So Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, 1,600. Johnny is 1,800. And the reason for that is because he does have a built-in emote right here where he can transform into his secondary style, which is very cool. And of course, his secondary style is the Human Torch. Lots of awesome orange. I can't wait to make some sick combos with that. That is going to go perfect with some of my lovely orange accessories that I collect. And last but not least, Benjamin J. Grimm, aka The Thing. It says super strong muscle and heart of the Fantastic Four, aka The Thing. This is the bulkiest character, but he also has The Thing style. So you can take his suit off, well, the top part of it at least. His back bling is the Fantastic Free Weight. It says the Thing needs specialized weights to match his strength. So he's the cheapest. He's 1,500. His back bling is sold separately as 300. His pickaxe is the Four Girder. And it says when Ben needs a weapon, he improvises. This is also sold separately for 800. So he's the only one that doesn't come with a pickaxe included. And he does have an emote as well, but it also is not included. And it's called It's Clobbering Time. So this one is not associated with the pickaxe at all. He doesn't say the line though. Come on, where's the line? So that is everything. You get all of that for 3,600. So I think that's a fair price. If you add them all up, that's way cheaper than everything sold separately. There's no wrap though. There's no wrap whatsoever. So let me just show you the email that I got because I think I may have misspoke. So as you can see right here in the Reed Richards section, at the bottom it says glider back bling, 800 V-Bucks. So I thought you got both for 800, but then look at the very bottom down here. It says glider, Fantastic Four spacecraft, 800, and then below that it says back bling, 800. So I guess they're sold separately for 800 a piece. They kind of tricked me up there. So I guess it's not a bundle where you get both. But there's all the prices. You can pause it and take a look, but I went over everything, and you can see that they all say interlocked functionality pickaxe, whatever that means. So we're going to find out. I've got all the emotes equipped. I've got the glider equipped, so we can run that on everyone. Reed and Sue do not have other styles, but Johnny, of course, does, and the Thing does. So they've got this light blue and white color scheme. Let's see if we have a light blue and white wrap. I think we do. I just got to figure out which one it is. I just went through every single wrap I own, 904 wraps. It took me like 20 minutes. I went through everything, and I found the best one. So here's what I found. The Winterfest Flurry, mixture of the blue and white. We got the 501st Legion. I don't know how well those blues match up. The Frozen Over. It's pretty solid. Closed Circuit. That's more teal, but it does have the light blue in there. Allier's Wrap. Foundational, I thought the blues kind of matched, but obviously there's black and red in there as well, so I don't know about that one. We got Frost Flare. That one looks pretty good. I wish the blues were just a little more closely resembling each other. Big Flake. I think that's pretty solid. Frosty Glow. We got Blue Shock. Deep Frost. Blue Camo, but that was not my favorite. Arctic Camo. That wasn't too bad. And my personal favorite, this one matches perfectly, but it's animated. So it's nothing right there. But when that blue comes across, watch this. That is like the perfect match, I think. So I'm going to try that one for sure, but I don't like how it rotates out like that. I wish there was an option to keep it perma blue with that morphic color, but sadly, I think that's literally the closest match. And here's all the Lego styles. Oh my gosh, that may be the most disgusting looking Lego style I've ever seen in Fortnite. And then we got Johnny Storm. Reed Richards looks really good. And Susan Storm. So those are pretty good, these three at least. I would never run the Thing in Lego. That looks gross. Alright, here we go. Starting out with the Human Torch, aka Johnny Storm. This is the Fantastic Four spacecraft. Here we go. Here's the deploy. So that's pretty sweet. It matches the overall color scheme. It's got a nice deploy. Those little mini rockets merge onto that big piece. So I have not seen the Fantastic Four yet. I'm assuming this is definitely going to be in the movie, though. They all have thrusters on it. The middle is nicely lit up with some light blue. That's a pretty good glider. It's not too obstructing. You can clearly see your character. Okay, here we go. Johnny Storm. So I imagine all the characters are going to look pretty similar, considering they have the same suit on. But let's just take a 360 approach here. So he has black and white gloves on. The top part of his suit is all white, and the rest is that light, almost Michael Jordan, North Carolina blue. So remember, in the movie, the actor that plays Johnny Storm is the same one that played Eddie in Stranger Things. So I guess he kind of looks like him, but I'm used to seeing that actor with black hair, not blonde. But, I mean, he looks fairly good. A great-looking skin all around. His back bling is a little underwhelming, because two of the Fantastic Four got these awesome back blings, and the other two just got these logos. That's it. So unless it does something, that's pretty underwhelming. Let's turn the lights off real quick. Now, obviously, his pickaxe is going to glow nicely, but there is no glow or animation whatsoever on the skin itself. There's the pickaxe again. Okay, let's do the pickaxe pull-out sound and swing animation. Here you go. So, as I mentioned at the start, I'm not really a fan of these types of pickaxes, but it does look pretty good. It's got a nice contrail, a nice splash. Love the orange color scheme all around. No weak spot reactivity. Let's hit Spider-Man a few times. I mean, it does sound pretty good. How about his aim down sights? Here we go. So here's the Morphic Blue. Yeah, see, if that would stay like that, that would be perfect. The best looking camo for any of them. But it does rotate out about every 3 seconds. And there it is right there in full appearance. That's perfect. Aim down sights, though, very clean. Nothing obstructive on his head. Just a clear view above to the left. Your wrap, everything is perfect here. Here's the other camo we had. That's not too bad either, if you don't mind the snowflakes. And then this one, hey, that's pretty good too. So I think all those are definitely winners. Let's do his flame on. Okay, that's pretty sick. Oh man, look at this. I'm literally a solar flare fireball. That is crazy. I mean, you're going to stand out like a sore thumb. But look at this. You're going to have to change the wrap if you want to use this one. Maybe even the back bling. I don't know. You could put some kind of fire back bling on, or you could just take it off entirely. Let's revert back. So that's really cool that you can do that on the fly. It's just a quick, seamless transition, and you glow ferociously. Okay, let me put the... I don't know if that's going to work. I wanted to see what the burning glow looks like on him. That's my favorite wrap in the game. I don't think it's going to be the same color scheme, though. We're going to take the back bling off, too, just because I want to see what it looks like. Yeah, see, it's not quite the same. You're going to have a fiery wrap. So I do kind of think he looks better without the back bling, just because everything meshes so perfectly here. All right, let's get an a limb and see if he does anything reactive. Nope, I didn't see anything there. Oh, no, just kidding. Hold on. I didn't realize that these had secondary styles. Okay, so I kind of wish that transitioned over when you do your emote, but it doesn't. I can't believe I didn't notice that. That is awesome. Okay, so yeah, the only thing I don't like is that when you do the emote, I feel like the back bling should swap over as well. Okay, so this makes it even better, because now we have the full combo with the back bling. That is perfect. And again, the aim down sights is... I mean, it's a little worse with this, just because of all the animation, but it's still not bad. That's really cool. I can't imagine a lot of people would want to run this in a highly competitive game, but I love this. Orange is my favorite color. It's a quick, awesome emote. You can always revert back. That's really cool. And I actually like this back bling on the default style here because, you know, it shows he's Human Torch as well. Very cool. This is probably going to be my favorite skin, even though I don't really like the pickaxe. Let's do Susan Storm next. So I didn't realize her back bling had another style as well. Ah, it makes it invisible. See, she should have a secondary form that has her invisible like that. I can see why they didn't do that, but she should. Okay, so I just want to see... Okay, so when you run the Human Torch pickaxe on anyone else, you've got this 4 logo that appears. So let me just go back real quick. Again, this is what it looks like on the Human Torch himself. There's no logo or device. It's just his hand. Yeah, so everyone gets that device that has the Fantastic Four logo on. So maybe that's what it means. So he's got a special appearance with his pickaxe and everyone else has something different. Now that's supposed to be the same for Susan Storm. So her pickaxe right here are the psionic orbs. You can see they're just orbs around her hand. So let's put Johnny Storm back on and we'll try that. Okay, oh my goodness, that looks so dumb. Holy crap. So you don't want to run these on anyone but Susan because that looks ridiculous. Oh man. Let's swing that too. Hold on. It won't let me swing in here. Crap. Okay, well. Let's go back to Susan. That looks so weird on anyone else. Okay, we got everything equipped. We're good to go there. Here she is with her sweet looking pickaxes. I lost Venom Pool. Is he hiding? He said I'm invisible too. Where did he go? Bro. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, let's take a look real quick at this skin. So she's got a lot less white on her. It's more of that awesome. Well, I hear, but oh, there, sneaking in the background. I love it. It's more of that awesome blue color. Her hair looks pretty good. Again, she's got the Susan Storm back bling. I do like these pickaxes on her, just on her. Let's turn the lights off real quick. Oh yeah, they look really cool at night. It's got a sweet deploy too. Okay, I will do the pickaxe pull-out sound and swing animation here. Okay, so not so much of a contrail, but the deploy is really cool. Hey, there's Wolvie. Splash effect looks real nice. I doubt there's a weak spot reactivity, but let's see. No, I don't see anything in there. How about when we hit somebody? Okay, sounds pretty good. Here's her aim down sights. Okay, so you see a lot more hair with her, obviously. Little less of the blue and white. Oh, that wrap won't match anymore, but it still looks pretty good. Her hair does interact with the wrap just a bit. I know that drives some people crazy, but it's not that bad. There's the crouch. Okay. Let's just get in a limb real quick. It'd be cool if you got in a limb and the back bling turned into that invisible one. Actually, you know what? Let's do her force field shatter. See what that does. I wonder if that does anything special with her using it. Because it's supposed to have an interlocked functionality emote, is what it said. Let's get in a limb real quick. Pow! Nope, didn't see anything there. Let's do her emote one more time. Let's see if there's any difference here. Okay, so she makes a force field and then she breaks it. Let's put the torch back on and try it with him. It should do something different based on the email that I got, but I didn't really see anything there. Okay, here we go. Force field. I mean, that looks the same to me. But these pickaxes are goofy as all get out. Look at this. Look how dumb they look with this little extension on them. Hey, look at my hands, bro. My hands are all messed up. Look at me. They look so dumb. Let me just show you Invisible Woman without the back bling. Okay, so she is a little plain without it. Feel like even though it is a lackluster back bling, she could use one. Okay, let's just try a different pickaxe. Maybe it brings her pickaxes out. I don't think so, but we're going to try. So we'll do the torch pickaxe. You can see the extension on this now. It's not as goofy. What the heck is that? I saw a beam shooting out of this rift. Okay, let's do his... Oh, I can't do his emote, can I? Yeah, I don't know what that means. Someone let me know in the comments what her emote is supposed to do. Again, it says interlocked functionality emote. I thought that just means something special happens with her when she uses it, but we're going to do the fantastic calculations. This one's supposed to be interlocked as well to read. I'm sure she's not going to get the stretchy arm here. Okay, yeah, so she did not get the stretchy arm. That makes sense. But I didn't notice any difference between Torch using Sue's emote. That's a pretty good emote. Okay. Solid skin. I don't think she's as good as the Torch, but still pretty solid all around. All right, speaking of Mr. Fantastic, let's do Reed himself. He's got the special back bling, and his pickaxes is special as well. Okay, so Mr. Fantastic is mostly that blue color, just very little white on him. He has the most blue out of any character, I think. And he also has the unique back bling with the same glider. Actually, let's see if that interacts with the glider at all. I don't think it would, but imagine it pops off your back when you use it. Let's see. Ah, it does. Let's do the 360 again. Looks like the back bling lights up just a little bit. Nothing else glows. Okay, let's do the pickaxe pull-out sound and swing animation. Here you go. Okay, so it doesn't get as stretchy as I thought. There's not much elasticity going on here. The deploy is just pretty plain too. He just outstretches his arm. No splash effect. I mean, it is pretty cool that he's literally using his fist. Kind of like Hulk, but not as goofy. It's got a heavy-duty sound when you whack someone. That's not too bad. Okay, let's do his aim down sights here. That's pretty clean as well. So you barely see any white on him. It's mostly that blue. So I think Johnny and Mr. Fantastic so far have had the best aim down sights, with Johnny's being just a little bit better. All right, let's get in a limb and see if the back bling does anything. Nope. I thought maybe the boosters would come on or something, but nothing doing there. All right, let's do Sue's emote here, see if anything happens. I'm gonna have to compare those in the locker. Well, here's the fantastic calculations. We should get the stretchy arm. For the coffee, maybe. Yeah, there it is. See, that's what I thought the pickaxe would do. So that 100% has a distinction between him using it and someone else using it. I couldn't see the Invisible Woman one, but this one, for sure, you can notice it. Because he does stretch that arm out. Whoop. Grabs a coffee, drinks a coffee, stretches it back, and puts it back away. Not bad. All right, let me take the back bling off of him. Okay, there's a lot of blue going on here without the back bling. I feel like you could get away with this. This is not bad. There's the wrap in full force. I really love this wrap. This is perfect. So I kind of feel like with these suits, they all really need a back bling. They just look very plain without them. But you could do it. It's not too shabby. Okay, last but not least, let's do the Thing. Let's take a peek at him. So he has two styles. His back bling is the weight set. Actually, you know what? I forgot to show what the pickaxe looks like. Well, that actually looks pretty good on him. It doesn't get the extender like these other ones did. Oh, hold on, let me try a different skin. No, it just looks bulkier on other people than it did on Reed. But not on the Thing. The Thing, it looked pretty good. Because he's such a large character. Okay. Here's the Thing. So definitely the bulkiest of the characters. You can see it right off the rip. Even his back bling is ginormous. Kind of scared to see what his aim down sights looks like. I'm not going to lie. Okay, let's do the 360 appearance here. So my son says that the Thing is the ugliest character of all time. His face is kind of creepy. It is kind of creepy. I feel like he looks way better in Marvel Rivals, at least in the face. Let's turn the lights off. So none of these characters glow at all. His back bling lights up just a little bit. Yeah, his pickaxe is obviously shaped like a 4. Here's the pickaxe pull-out sound and swing animation. Here we go. Well, surprisingly, this probably has the best contrail out of all the pickaxes thus far. Well, maybe not the Human Torch. Oh, there's no blue splash effect? Come on. How about a weak spot? No. I think it would have been cool if it was just a piece of steel, and then every time you hit a weak spot, it would fold into the 4, and then this would be the end result. But we did not get that. Let's hit Dr. Doom a few times. Okay, it's got a nice clinging sound effect when you hit an actual player. That's pretty cool. And let's get in a limb real quick, see if the back bling lights up or anything. No, nothing doing. No reactivity for anything. Now here we go. Moment of truth. What the heck does the aim down sights look like? You know, it's not as bad as I thought. Yeah, a lot of the wrap is covered up, but he doesn't extend as high as I thought he would. I thought he'd be to the top of the screen. So that's not bad. I mean, he's definitely got the worst aim in out of all the characters so far, but it's not that bad. All right, let's try the next style, and we'll take the back bling off too. So I feel like with this style, you don't want to run a back bling because that weight set would obscure most of his back. Now with this one, you can change the wrap to a brown color because as you can see, there's no blue at all in this. You get a little bit of white on his little bracelet there, but that's it. So let's do the It's Clobbering Time emote. Did I equip that? Yeah, I did right here. Okay, now that was cool because the ground shakes. It literally shakes the screen. I didn't see that in the locker. Well, now let me try that with another character. Hold on. Oh, it does. What the? Well, that's not unique. I still don't see a difference with this. Sue's emote's driving me crazy. Hold on, let me just put her pickaxes back on one more time. There's no difference! I don't understand! She doesn't get the orbs when she does it. I thought that's what would happen. These orbs would be in the emote, but I didn't see them. It's probably something blatantly obvious that I'm just missing. Okay, so I think that's everyone and everything. A fantastic bundle, if you will. Okay, so before I end the video, my friend Dark Legend wanted me to put Travis Scott's backbling on Reed Richards. So there's two Travis Scott backblings. Here's the Astro World. He says this is for a meme. And then here's the Cactus Jack one. I mean, both of those look pretty good. I actually like the Astro World on him. But there you go. For the memes, I guess. So there you go. That's the Fantastic Four. I think these are all pretty good. If I had to rank them, though, I would say Johnny Storm is 1000% the best. Then I really like Sue Storm. And then Reed Richards, he was great as well. But I'd have to rank him third. And then lastly, Ben, a.k.a. The Thing. So I'm just not a big fan of bulky characters. I know a lot of people probably will enjoy him. But his emote was not that special. His backbling was not that special. His emote wasn't that special. At least all three of these have some uniqueness to them. Except for Sue Storm. I can't figure out her emote. What's the functionality interlocked to her? I don't know. Someone let me know in the comments. Actually, let's try that out one more time. We'll compare real quick. So let's do... Yeah, we'll leave Mr. Fantastic. Here's her emote. So, opens up the force field, blue, expands it out. Okay? Now let's do Sue. Opens up the force field, expands it out. What's the difference? There's no difference there. I can't see anything special. There's no orbs on her hands. Everything is exactly the same as any other character doing it. Whereas with his, you could clearly see that she doesn't get the stretchy arm. So I can understand why that one says interlocked functionality. And for the pickaxes, it makes sense because with her, obviously, they look awesome. With any other character, they get something different. So I don't know what the difference on her emote is, but there you go. That is the Fantastic Four bundle. A phenomenal bundle. Now, unfortunately, this video is long enough as it is, so I'm going to do gameplay separately. Some actual live narrated gameplay. because this video would be like 40 minutes long if I did it for all 4 of these. So stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments how you rank these. Who's your favorite? I think by far Johnny Storm is the best though. So there you go. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about these skins? They come tomorrow night to the item shop. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator code, which is tabortime.